replay gang, if you're gonna catch this on replay, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. Make sure that you come back and comment, and make sure that you fast forward this live into a time where we tapped into this live. This is not gonna be a podcast. This is just gonna be a normal live stream. So that means no promos, none of that. And so just gotta address. I normally leave it alone when I see certain things in the comments, but this ain't gonna be the first time. So once again, pause this and fast forward this live until a little bit further, probably 3 to 5 minutes into the podcast. Fan page, what it do? Ain't that what you be saying? What it do? We about to get ready to tap into this, man. Yo, my bad. I'm back. Shout out to everybody who's tapping in. Y'all give me a second to get this charger working. I might have to switch to my other device because this charger don't seem to be working for me right now. And so, let me see. I think it's working. Oh, no. All right, it's working for now. Anyways, man, where do we start? Where do we start? Okay, so there was a comment made earlier, and I'm just now finding out about the comment because, like I said, when I'm up here, I pretty much like to commentate. I mean, I really do like to read the comments too, but like if I have a lot to say, y'all know I talk a lot. I like to commentate. I don't pay attention, and I do respond, don't respond depending on what the comment is, depending on what the person said, or if they just looking for some clout or something like that. And for the person to say I don't sign male artists is because I run a cult. I want to know what the hell we practicing then. Like, let me know what type, what cult is this? Like, what the hell we practicing? Like, what studies are we practicing? I thought this was positivity. We over here creating films. We over here creating music. Like, I don't know any cult that focus on that in particular. Yet alone put themselves on the forefront to say, here's a YouTube channel. Come catch me, FBI. Like, who the hell does that? That don't make any sense. And that's it. That right there, y'all, is a primary example of why I don't sign males. That more than likely was a ask that question. And so that's a very good example. I wasn't supposed to be coming back on here. Y'all supposed to be chilling. I lie to y'all. But that was a fairly good example of why I don't sign males. Because that attitude, explosive ways, things like that. No. But that statement was just like, I can't help it that fewer fellas come drop down. Shout out to Joshua Graham for using the sound like every single day. Shout out to Uncle Bill for stepping through when he can come through because he got his problem going on. But hell, I'm not creating these lives and putting in the title for women only. Like, that's not what I'm doing. I can't help it that women choose an educational life over bullshit, and the guys rather go see who fighting, where they tearing each other down at, what went viral for what dude sliding on what op. Like, I can't help it that y'all ain't into this. Like, y'all should be, because y'all can learn a lot of things from me. You know what I'm saying? Despite the age gap, whatever the case may be. But I just find it very weird. Sometimes people want reaction, but that person that put that there, now you taking it too far. Like, I don't need grandmas and stuff asking me, "Oh, TSM, is this true?" Like, I don't. Um, so I just find it very weird. Once again, shout out to everybody that's in here. Shout out to my moms for getting that guy out of here. As soon as he asked that goofy question or said what he had to say after he asked the goofy question. But now y'all see that I'm not lying. Like that's a perfect example of why I don't sign male artists. You see how explosive one temper may be. See how quick someone can change on you. Like one of those males can change on you. He went from calmly asking a question in a respectable manner. Do you sign male artists? He went from that calm demeanor to, well, it's because you run a cult, to accusations. What CEO wants to deal with that, right? And my thing is, yo, right, get your practice together. I want you to look at me when I say this. Get your practice together, right? Get your LLC for a music production company. It don't even have to be big. You can say on your application that you have 2 employees, which is what I did. So my employees was me, somebody, not even put Mariah down as an employee. Boom. A month later, got my LLC. Everything comes after once you start working hard. So get your own LLC. You can sign all the male artists you want, so they can go around here. I have yet to come across a male artist, and I'm saying artist, not content creators. So don't take this out of pocket. I have yet to come across a male rap artist that stands exactly what I stands for with the name music. There's some good artists out there, but sometimes it's just things that's said that I don't mix with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to XD Lion, right? Shout out to him. He does music. Shout out to we got a vlogger that does music too, DT Hope, but he's not an artist. He's a vlogger. And so get your own LLCs. It's not that hard to do. Stop focusing on the street so much. Stop focusing on who killing who or what ops getting dropped and all of that, and start focusing on yourself. Get your LLC, and you can sign whoever you choose to sign. If I choose to just sign women, that's because it's not a cult thing. And once again, these people is family over here. This is my mom over here that's a moderator. These is not just random people. It's just like, and some people on the outside wouldn't understand because they don't stay long enough to be within the community. And so they're going to have assumptions like that. But accusations like that bothers me because I'm dealing with artists that's still teenagers, and so I have to deal with their parents. And most of the times, the parents see this stuff, it comes back to me, and I have to answer questions. And because for the most part, that stuff could tarnish someone's reputation. But like me, a cult, like seriously, I'm the last person I think that'll be involved or run some kind of cult. I don't know. As a matter of fact, I showed my manager an email. Young lady just randomly write me and ask me, can she be a part of my? And I'm like, yo, what do you? Matter of fact, I had to ask Fanny. I said, yo, what is a cultist? She said, can I be a part of your thing? You seem like the perfect cultist. And I'm like, what the hell is a cultist? I don't even know nothing about it. Yeah, shout out to Mama Ellen for getting rid of that guy. But yeah, y'all. So I'm on here just to show some love and be here genuinely. And if anybody want to dive by to see, what we do over here, then they can see. But y'all, for the last, I say 2 weeks, people been coming over here saying crazy stuff, and that's just the most craziest. I think I'm running a cult. Hey, Daphne, thank you for coming in. We got somebody in the chat. 58 Peyton came through as a guest. Shout out to Peyton. Much respect for not being a troll. Normally, when I see random profile pictures, I try not to shout them out because I don't know what the intentions are, and it's just so many at this point, so many trolls coming over here that it's just crazy. But since we here, so y'all remember how I did the jellyfish lives, right? I got some like RGB light bars, which mean it's like the bars that kind of like light up and interacts with sound that's around it. I'm gonna start doing late light lives with those, and just kind of mix it up. But for the people who just not tapping in, y'all go check out Rappanotics. That's available on my channel right now. It took me a long time to produce, man, and it's finally did, and I'm sure y'all enjoy it because I sit and when I'm watching it, I was surprised, like as if I didn't even do it myself. Like I was just like, dang, like what's gonna happen next? Knowing full fledged what's gonna happen next, but it was kind of cool. But I had to come on here and address this, y'all, because it's like, man, people try so hard to just say anything about me, and I ignore it. I don't really let it bother me because y'all know who I am, and I know who I am, and it's just like at this point, people either stop trying because like what y'all not gonna do is, it's not a bunch of fake supporters over here. So y'all can't just come over here and say something in the live stream and then all the supporters just all of a sudden stop supporting me. That's not how it happened. I know some of y'all watching in the background may not want to drop down at this point, because at this point the attention and focus is on the trolls that want to come through, that want to slide through, because normally I'll be busy commentating, running my mouth, not paying attention to the chat. But we here now. Y'all got y'all a good 30 to 40 minutes to drop down and say what y'all need to say or want to say. TSM Blue is doing just fine. Shout out to Bree. Shout out to you, Bree. You was, I remember you was just like a I wouldn't say faceless. You was just like a supporter that I always used to wonder, is you gonna be one of those long term supporters, or is you gonna be, short term? And I think that's why I think it's important to build the bridges around you. And when I say that, I mean not only try to build communications with you as the creator and other people, but try to connect them with people that's in your circle as well. Because I believe you and my manager kicked it off pretty cool, and how y'all kicked it off, y'all built this relationship, and it's like me and her is like right there side by side. There's no Fanny without TSM, there's no TSM without Fanny. And with y'all being like the best of friends, it's like you always continue to be a part of this community. And I just wanted to acknowledge that and just say thank you. And you are an important asset over here. You are a very important asset over here, as well as everyone else that's connected with the channel. um y'all definitely make me smile every single day, not gonna lie. And so, just like all of these trolls is coming over here, y'all know just as well as I do why half of them choose to come over here. And that's just what they do. Some of them have nothing else better to do. Some of them are connected with people who don't like me, and regardless of how positive I am and how I come off, and there's just going to be people that just don't like me just because. And get this, let me explain this real quick for the background watchers, because I get a lot of people on Snapchat. Recently I just got like 5 back-to-back messages. I posted the song, matter of fact, y'all see it, the song I just posted on my shorts. Let me see if I can find it for y'all. But anyways, on there y'all can see there's brightly my nails is colored, and they're the Superman blue. And I get these questions. They like, yo, are you gay? And they asking out of respect, but it's like, damn, like all gay people don't wear nail polish. And I had to explain to them like, yo, and I think it's good. It's a good marketing strategy for me to have people even think that and ask that question. Why? Is because three, who in the hell is calling me from South Carolina? 3 out of 5 of the young ladies that asked me that end up turning around and purchasing bottles of my nail polish, which is Yo nail polish. I rock my own branded nail polish for everybody that wants to know. No, I'm not gay. Do I have a problem with gay people? No, but it's not me. And I can't help it that I'm beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And the smile make you want to smile. Like some of the dudes be hating just because they see the smile and they start smiling like, nah, this dude gay. Like, bro, don't get mad because I'm making you smile because you mean. Like, bro, if I can make you smile and you that mean, you a gang affiliate, you a thug walking around here with a chip on your shoulder, and you see a picture of TSM just cheese, I'm trying to go back to it. People like, no, this dude just like something wrong with him. Like, bro, you already laughed. Like, let's not do this. Really, let's really not do this. But yeah, like I'm not none of that. Like I love women. Like as a matter of fact, my manager had to like pull me away from being too flirtatious and get me on the right mindset of, yo, you're a professional music artist. You have to be professional. You cannot do that. That's gonna come get your mind on straight. She had to basically spank me on the back of my butt like a child to get me to stay away from women. And so, nah, that's the last thing I would be. Then a lot of people ask that because well, normally when this happened to somebody when they're a child, they turn out this way. Not everybody's the same, bro. Everybody has different outcomes. Some people go different routes. I always express this. Some people that grew up without their fathers and mothers, they like to grow up with a chip on their shoulders, got all these felonies and convictions. And I'm looking at these dudes like, bro, I grew up with my mom passing me off to dudes and my dad not even being around. I have not one conviction. I have not one felony. The only thing I have ever been to jail for was walking across the street, feeding the homeless. Like now it's trespassing. Like, bro, don't use that as an excuse. So everybody is not the same. Some people want to change. You got people who want to stay in that mindset of being bitter because of what happened to them and stuff like that. So no, not what happened to you as a child is going to translate to you when you are an adult. It's just not the way life works. Um, and another thing, bro, stop expecting me to be like these other rappers. I am TSM. I'm the fun that I even diss myself in the film. If y'all go look, one of the guys said to Jake Paul, "You really let this childish YouTube rapper who make rhymes for kids beat you?" Like I'm that fun rapper. Like I have no problem with it. Some people be like, "No, don't call me a commercial rapper. I ain't no bubblegum rapper. Like this is what I do. I live my life. I grind hard for this." I like, okay, I get it. Like you don't want to take that image. Somebody got to be fun for the kids, for the people. Somebody have to take that image, and man, I embrace it with all opportunity. I use it as a beacon of opportunity to open other situations. I'm pretty sure like 5 years, 4 years ago, people went like, "Ted, some ain't nobody about to watch no film that you put out using technology." So people know who I am. Even if they're not interested in the film, they give it a try. So it's always good to like let people know you as a person. You feel me? And so yeah, man, don't take what these trolls. I don't know what these trolls got going on. Like I say, half of them is connected with people that just, for some reason, don't like me. Let me respond to this message. This is another thing. Like another thing right there. Like, please notifications on. Like, have your notifications on. I shouldn't be getting texts right now because if you texting me, if you that connected with me to where you got my number, who in the f is calling me from South Carolina? If you texting me, you got connected with me, you should have notifications on. You should be supporting me in this live stream. Like, if you're not in this live stream and you got my number, like, I understand if you not doing, if you got something going on, but like, if you free to where you can just text me, like, ask me questions and just, what you doing? Notifications should be on. You should be over here supporting me what I got going on right now. I'm trying to keep people like that close to me. I'm at a point to where and I'm getting another call. I can't make this up. Yeah, so yeah, I'm about to start straightening a lot of things up. Not trying to come off as mean or strict or tight, a tight butt, which they may say a tight ass, but I didn't say that. Y'all didn't hear that here, right? And that's another thing. People be like, "Wow, this is nuts. This is nuts." I accidentally answered the call, and they calling me right back, and I don't even know these people. Half of the time, this be for people on Snapchat, and I just put out like different ads looking for artists here, send out my music, and it's just I get so much back. Like, I mean, a lot of it would be bad backlash. Some people be like, "Bro, ain't nobody about to listen to the trash." A lot of ladies love the songs. Some guys love the songs, but most people be wanting me to do music with them. But they see they all be wanting it for free, and I'll be like, "Okay, go over to YouTube, see who I am, Google search TSM Entertainment or just TSM Rapper, see who I am, then come back and see if you want to ask me, am I gonna do something with you for free?" Like that's not how it's gonna happen. Um, Now I used to do it when I was building my bridges, building my names, but man, we got over like 4,000 intro songs for people. We got over probably like 30 appearances, live performances, and it's like we already in the daycares at the school football stadiums with my music, several TV appearances. Like, I kind of turn you up a little bit. So, like, I'm not going to just be giving that away for free. You know what I'm saying? Also, by the way, speaking of me kind of to turn you up, when y'all use the TSM Rapper Cartoon Challenge sound, y'all not just helping me, y'all helping yourself. That sound is going to help you generate more views than average than what you would. So, try using it and come back and let me know if I'm wrong. And I guarantee you, your views going to be through the roof. Um, and so shout out to the people. Like I said, Joshua been using it. Daphne, I seen you use it. I seen a few people use it. Fanny, seen a lot of people. It's over 50 people that use the sound and over 100 videos with that sound in it. And so for that point, much respect to y'all. It's crazy how when I'm just like running my mouth and I can't read the chat, the trolls come in and have things to say. Then when I pop up and I give it the actual time and be like, "Yo, I'm here now. What y'all got to say?" They don't pop up. They definitely watch in the background to see what's going on. But when my eyes is here, it's because I'm one person that can back up everything I'm saying. Um, Especially when it comes to a troll. Like I can back up every single thing that I say, and I can prove everything that they may say about me wrong. Some of it probably they probably say, "Oh, some of TSM music suck." I can't prove that wrong because some of my music probably do suck. But like as far as this crazy mess that coming in here, "Oh, you're a cult. Oh, your artist is 17 and 16 and like all of that weird crazy stuff. Like get the F out of here with that. Like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, when tax time coming, I had to write off to the IRS. I have to mention these artists and what they did and how much their songs accumulate. Like, I have to do that. Y'all don't have to do that. Like, they don't have to worry about that. See, the problem is they come in and it's easy to come from behind a phone screen or a computer screen and just to make a comment or watch 4 or 5 of TSM rappers videos and get an assumption of who he is, or, you know, and for some people, I'm gonna just tell you like this. Like, I understand that we don't ride. I understand the term riding with family, riding with family until the wheels fall off. But like, there's no way Fanny can call me and be like, "Yo, TSM, I got a problem with Mama Helen. Like, I don't like the way she moving. She's live. Go over there in her chat and just say some direct. Can't nobody on this planet make my grown self go to somebody else live chat and try to tear them down. I don't care how much I love you. You can be my manager, my son. You can be all the above. I'm somebody who believes in self-respect. If nobody personally done anything to me, I don't care if I'm connected with you or not. I'm not going to push problem with those people. I may distance myself because I can't be riding with you and rocking with that person. Now that's understandable. I will distance myself, but as far as me doing what the trolls do when they come over here. Tasty Peanut, thank you for coming through. I couldn't see myself doing that. I could never, based off what my friend, cousin, brother, sister, lover, wifey, wife, hubby, husband, whatever terms y'all use, right? Let me clean that up. Whichever terms y'all use, somebody gonna clip this and throw it on Snapchat. TSM said he had a hubby. Stop it. Yeah, I can't let somebody convince me to go do that. So it's just like, for me, it's like, damn, dealing with like women are mature, but like dealing with a lot of them at the same time, that's just we on top it. We got like 8 minutes on here to make a 30-minute live. I guess since we through cleaning up the trolls, because they have nothing to say now that I'm here. But I thought I was running the cult. They said because only females come over here that I was running the cult. But like, once again, I can't help a few things. I can't help it. I'm handsome. Some of the ladies might just pop up just to look at the rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't help it. Some of them might be single. Some of them might have a husband, but hell, he might not look like. I'm just saying, like, I'm good looking. I got something to say when I'm coming here. I'm not just on here trying to spit raps to y'all, talk about my thug past history, trying to look cool. Don't give a damn about the likes and none of that, right? I'm handsome. I got something to say when I come on here. I have a message, bro. I have a message, and I stand on what I'm speaking about. And so, with those mixed up together, man, if I see a brother that's in the community, just like DT Hope, that's speaking good stuff, that's creating good content, right? And stand on what he's speaking about. This man pray at the end of his live chat. This is a male on YouTube. Males, on in case y'all don't know, it's not too many males that's me and his color that's doing that on YouTube. They scared. They don't want to lose supporters. They don't even want to mention God. They say the G word. Like, who the hell is a G word? They cussing by words over here? That's what I was saying. I thought I was confused for a minute. I went in somebody's chat. They say, yo, you can't say the G word in the chat. I'm like, somebody just said goddamn in this man chat. Like, who cussing in this chat? That's what I thought. And somebody said to the other person, oh no, you can't say God. And I'm like, let me get the F out of here then. Like, and so some dude's scared to mention that. And so if I see a brother doing that, I'm going to support him. Like Joshua Graham. He got a lot to say, man. He might not be like the rest of us, but he's very intelligent. He has a lot to say and a lot of love to give. How the hell could I not support that? I don't care if he over there playing with teddy bears. I don't care if he eating snacks, whatever he's doing. I'm going to support it because this man has a message at the end of the day. This little fella every single day come make it his business to come let me know that I'm his favorite rapper, how important I am to him. Like, he got his mom and dad reaching out. His mom and father reach out to me, like, personally on TikTok. Like, yo, I want to thank you. Like, reminded me, don't forget to shout out. My son crazy about you. Don't forget to. So brothers like that, that I go support versus, man, listen, I done came across some rap battles I wanted to stop, but so much crazy stuff was being said, and I went to another man's live stream who was just over there just promoting good stuff and I just, let me stop on this dude's live. Not saying it's not, every now and then, if y'all want to go check out the negativity, cool, go do it, but at the same time, like, don't step over the brothers that got something to say. That's all I'm saying. And so it's a lot of men that do that with me. They step over it, and like I say, we are egotistical. We are not about to listen to another man preach to us, even though what I'm doing is not preaching, it's motivation on the go. like Shay Love. Y'all go check out her channel. But anyways, it's motivation on the go. And guys are so wrapped up and intertwined, especially if they got a girlfriend or a wife. They not about to sit around their wife letting another man preach to them. That's gonna tear their ego down. Like that's the way most of them think. And so I get overshadowed, and so the women do mess with me. And if it went for the women, I have no freaking community. I will quit YouTube because it'd be no purpose. Because I barely had, you know what I'm saying? And so for the people who say, oh, TSM, the guy specifically who came here earlier, why don't you sign male artists? And I explained why, because of the ego and because on a snap of a dime we would turn on each other. And your response was, that's because I'm running a cult with just females. You are a perfect example. You just showed the rest of this community why my answer is no. Why I'm not gonna waste any time of getting TSM Entertainment to get a loan signed to a male. I know it's not gonna get paid back. It's gonna put my company in debt. There's gonna be so much going on in the back. It's a lot to do with that. It's not just, oh, sign this piece of paper and let me give you this money. That's not how it works. I'm not giving the money. I don't have the money to give the signees artists. That comes from a bank that loans it to my company, TSM Entertainment. I'm not even allowed to take none of the money from the loan that I'm giving to these artists. So you think I'm about to take the time out my day to go up to a bank for the first 2 days, that's 48 hours, then wait 7 days for a check to come into my company, then I have to go and cash the check, and it's an amount to where they make me wait another 3 to 4 days, do stuff like that to bring you the money as a male. And soon as I don't promote you when I want you to, or as soon as I tell you why I can't do something, you flip on me. And now I don't even know if I'm gonna get this money back, so I have to waste another year and a half of my life to take you to court when you haven't even made me a dime back from not one song. I get paid 15 cents per play on Reverb Nation, on Apple Music. I'm not getting. It's gonna take like 2 to 3 years to recuperate money from investing in the artist. So therefore, I'd rather work with a female. You see who over here? All women. There is not one male in this chat. I'd rather work with a woman whose mind is stable, even if they're 17, 8. They got moms over them that's standing over them that's running the show. So I'd rather work with a young lady than to work with a male at any time, because I know how ego goes, especially when money get involved. I've done this. Quick story, real quick before I get out of here. I was 14, 15 years old maybe. I met this dude named Emmanuel. I was emancipated. I just got kicked out of my grandma's house. My granddad was a Vietnam veteran. I think he was on the edge of like dying from like bone cancer. And so he knew it, and he was very bitter, very strict. And there was like army rules. When I say army rules, he would tell me to clean my room, which was in the basement. I would do a thorough cleaning. He'd come back up and say, this room not clean. And I would try to figure out the entire day why this room isn't clean. And he had me to look up online some military style cleaning, how they clean in the military. And he came down and he asked me, did I learn? And I said, no, I didn't learn. And he grabbed my finger, he grabbed my hand, and he rubbed my hand at the top of the wall like that. And he said, now rub your fingers together. And I did that. And he said, now what do you feel? And I said, it's nothing. And he said, do it again. And I did it. And he said, what do you feel? I said, dust. He said, this whole place is not clean until you dust every inch and quarter in this room. And so I couldn't take that. So I moved out. I met this guy named Emmanuel. Now, this is a long story short. This is how money intertwined in friendship, or just business at all. Me and Emmanuel had known each other at this point like 2 years after that happened. We've been on the streets together as kids for 2 years, sleeping in abandoned houses. I think he was like 2 years older than me. He just got kicked out of his sister's house. One day we came up with a plan. I had these 3 songs called Crank That Bucktown. That's when Soulja Boy Crank That first came out, and I took that beat and I rapped over that. And another one called Merc N-Word, and one called Borrow over Jeezy's beat. And so we burned those 3 songs on a pack of CDs that he got from his sister, which was like 50 of them. We stood in front of the store called Johnny's Store. We sell these CDs for $5 a pop. Next thing you know, the whole CD case is gone. And we thought to ourselves, we just did this in 30 minutes. We can do this again. We go to Family Dollars and we repeat this process 3 to 4 times. Before you know it, I can't make this up, we probably had like $500 in a book bag. I tell Emmanuel, yo, let's wake up tomorrow. We're going to do it again. We're going to make $1,000. We're going to have 500 apiece. So we wake up tomorrow. I'll wake up tomorrow the next day in the abandoned house we're sleeping in. Emmanuel is gone. I'm thinking he's at the store selling the CDs. I'll bump into him at the gas station that's connected with a McDonald's. He's inside buying McDonald's. He's with like his sister that put him out and all of this stuff. And he's telling me he got robbed for the money, which I clearly see him spending. And it's like, people would change on you fast. Me and this man was just homeless 2 years together. Like we've been hungry together. Like me and this dude cried together. Like you know what I'm saying? Like um we we did bad things like broken houses together just to feed ourselves. It was just to feed our just like stuff like that. And we've been through this. Got caught by the police. He went to jail. I went to jail. And like they couldn't keep us because we was minors. So my granny had to come out, and my granny act like she was his granny, so she got both of us out, and we end up back on the streets. And so we've been through all of this stuff together. Um, and it was crazy because we met just like that. I was out in front of my granny house. I had a basketball in my hand, and he said, "You want to play curveball?" I don't know what y'all know what that is. Y'all too young to know what it is. If y'all is, look up curveball. We started playing curveball. That same day, nighttime was falling. He said, "Don't you got to go in the house?" I said, "No, my granny put me out." And my granny was dead. When she said, "Once you leave out the house, you gone," she wouldn't let me back in. You know how some parents and grannies do it to scare you? She wasn't trying to scare me. She was dead serious. She was trying to teach me a lesson. So I laughed and told him, "No, my granny put me out." He told me his sister put him out. And this dude was telling the truth. We went back to get his clothes. His sister's like, "Nope, I told you you ain't coming back in my house." He grabbed his book bag. I grabbed my book bag and we left. And from that day on, we went and we was doing what we had to do. And like I say, 2 years after that, we end up selling CDs. We make damn near $1,000 together. And the next day, he turned around and goes and guess give half of it to his sister just to move back in with her. And so that's just like, you know, that just shows you how quick people flip over money, and the majority of it be males. Women don't care about money like that. They like love, compassion, things like that. Look, cute stuff, animals. Man, a woman can be broke all day. Long as she got somebody to love her, something to eat, and a roof over her head, man, listen, she ain't bothered. Woman don't even need no technology. That's how smooth y'all is. Dude need technology. We need them blunts. We need that Hennessy, that Rello. We need to go run up to the strip bar every night. We need some of this stuff in our life just to keep the action. We need to feel tough in front of our women. We can't let nobody play us in front of our. You can have the scariest man. You can be with a nerd that never fought. Scary as hell. True shit. He's not gonna let nobody try you in front of him. He gonna take that ass whooping first. Males have to be dominant. We need this stuff. Y'all don't need anything. And so that's just to say, I'm not too easily to extend my hand to help a male get put on with his music or a business accusation at all, unless it's somebody that I'm close with, like a DTO TV. I'm not gonna exclude him out this situation because that's my brother, and we kind of been there for each other. I done called him when I had issues. He done called me when he had any. So, shout out to him. But like, as far as like y'all random dudes from Snapchat getting mad at me because I don't want to sign y'all, I don't have to sign y'all. Get y'all own LLC, y'all own record company. I did it. It's easy to do. I'm a black dude from the streets, just like y'all. Even got tattoos all over my face. Look at that there. Can't get no job if I wanted one. I did it. Nobody helped. It's not that difficult. You want females to be signed, take them. I mean, you want a male to be signed, take them and sign them. You can't control what they rap about. So once they put something out there, that's under you. If they out there rapping about they're killing kids, because people rap about that, about them taking children's lives. They brag about it in their songs. In case y'all didn't know, they don't just rap about ops and dead people's relatives. They rapping about the babies they took too, and they proud of it. They are really proud of it, taking these babies' lives. And so, yeah, you go put that out and see, because like I say, you can't control. I could tell one of these female artists like Jasmine or Maddie or even See You Later. I could be like, yo, you put out this song, I need it to be about rubber bands. Like, don't just make a song about cats and rubber band. Like, think of like, okay, no problem, yes, him versus a male who's gonna question me. Dang, I can't say this, bro. I can't shout out my hood one time. I don't want to deal with that. I still got people from Flint, Michigan that's mad at me because I'm not shouting out their hood. Still to this day. Oh, you from the hood? You can't put a song out one time with just one song? Shit, no. And y'all rapping about what y'all did to people's grandmas? Shit, no. Call me fake, call me a lame, call me gay, call me soft, whatever you want to call me. No, I stand on morals. You got people who do things for money, do things for clout and attention, and as well as viewership. Me, I do things because I believe in them. I stand on morals. And so, I'm not about to extend my hand to sign no male rapper that's ultimately not gonna listen. Y'all heard the story. I had a problem, an issue with somebody who's supposed to be a friend. We was friends outside of YouTube. He wanted me to rap on his beat. He's a YouTuber as well. I'm not gonna say his name because I respect people. Sent me the beat. 2 days later, asked me if I'm done. No. Another day later, he asked me was I done. I said no. He said, F you, you ain't S. You think you better than me because you got more subs and all that stuff. And I'm like, whoa, I love you, bro. Where's this coming from? No, F you. You don't love me. If you love me, you would have did this. I thought I was arguing with my baby daddy for a minute. I was about to say, boo, what's wrong? I'm just saying, like, yo, I don't want to deal with that. Like I'm not about to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's like nah, man. I ain't got time for. I don't even want to put myself in that. I know definitely right. That's what I felt like. Dude was just like going, and I found myself going back and forth, steady just not. I was just like, I was about to say, boo, what's wrong? Like I thought he was. I thought I was talking to a baby daddy, so I felt like the baby mama. I thought I was a bitch. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I had to. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta keep it real though. But yeah, I'm just like I'm not into that, man. I'm not gonna do it. I may find one male artist. If so, I don't even want. I'm gonna sign people up until the point when they 18. I'm not gonna deal because they have their own say so. Like these contracts I have with Maddie and Jasmine and Sia, they moms know the specific songs that can be made and that can't be made. And for the most part, they agree with it because they got daughters. They don't want their daughters rapping about shaking no ass. They don't want their daughters rapping about twerking. So they fine with it. They're like, shh, good. I ain't trying to promote no violence. And so versus these male artists, they not about to even try to get their mom in the mix. They doing it on their own. They call YNs people. Look them up. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but I can't deal with it because in today's society, the younger they are, the more, how can I say it? The more dominant they are as like a street person now. Like look at the videos online. It's like 15-year-old, 16-year-old YNs with ASRs and R15s, and it's like, damn, dude, guns bigger than him. Like, I don't want to deal with that. I'd rather not deal with that. I know. See, I say it's some good artists out there, TSM, but they hard to find. Send them my way. Send me a little dude that's rapping about the Christ and just wanting to have fun and dance. Send me a little dude, and I'll deal with it. But like y'all coming, like the dude earlier, he came from Snapchat. He already asked me on there. I was trying to keep it in private. He asked me on there, can I sign him? No. I'm not about to do that. And these men, they just want to sign for the bonus. They want to just sign for the little $10,000 bonus, which is like, bro, am I even gonna make that back off of you in enough time? Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, and it's like, bro, is you? That's the first thing that was asked. Like, you're not asking the strategic, you're not asking the schematics, the obsoletes of what's gonna happen. How could this take you further? What can I do for you? Like, you're not asking none of this. You just, and so I'm glad I'm just not somebody to take advantage of these people because if as desperate as this young dude was, he was like, just sign me for the 10K. You can keep the 5K in your pot. And a lot of promoters and producers do that. Like they do that type of stuff. They'll sign somebody for 20,000 and only pay the artist 15,000 and pocket it 5,000 and all that. But that's what I keep telling y'all. I'm not in it for the money because ultimately all this money have to be paid back. Like this is not free money. This money has to be paid back. I'd rather not put myself in something I know I can't pay back and it's gonna drown my company. Sooner or later, when you got an LLC or you got a business that's owned, if you're not able to pay back something, what do you think the banks is gonna do? Just think about that for a second. A lot of people don't run that game, but what do you think the banks are gonna do? They're gonna take your assets. They're gonna take everything you got, including that LLC for that company you got. I'm not about to have them take mine. The YouTube channel gonna go with it. Reverb Nation, everything else is gonna go with it. I'm not putting that on the line to try to sign some little dudes. I'm sorry. I can probably point y'all in the direction of somebody, but I don't think Fanny even want to deal with y'all. Like I don't know. I can't speak for her, but I'm sorry, bro, that you felt that way. But it was just unexpected for you to just go that route to say, oh, that's because you're running a cult. Like what the hell is? I'm trying to figure out what we're studying over here if we're a cult. Because damn, last time I heard, we was talking about positive stuff, leaving positive messages, making movies and music. Like, what the hell we been studying? What we learned through this call? I want to know too. Shit, sign me up for the class TSM. Because, bro, what the hell is you talking about? That's how I know a lot of y'all just be people just scrolling through the lives and y'all just stop because y'all see how handsome I am. Y'all be dudes too and y'all just probably see like the chain or something. Y'all just stop or the tattoos and think I'm about to show like a strap or something, which I ain't gonna do. But like y'all just stop for a second and y'all just see. I see some of y'all probably search my network and then come over here and ask, can y'all like stop it? Like stop it. We about to hit our 40 minutes. And I just want to say real quick, thank y'all for supporting me through this live, through the first live. Wasn't supposed to come up here this time, but Like I said, the first time I wasn't paying attention to the comments. Some comments I don't respond to because everything don't deserve my attention. With me being at the status that I am, but that right there definitely deserved some feedback because what you're now about to do is try to trick the old ladies over here and try to trick the kids over here into thinking that TSM rapper is running some type of cult. Why you don't think it's videos on me? Like just search me on you. You know, anytime you search me on YouTube, other people's videos about me is gonna be something positive. Like you can find numerous of them too. There's probably hundreds of videos of people who got something to say about TSM rapper, and not one of them is something negative. Not one person saying TSM scammed me. Not one person saying TSM that. None of them. Only thing negative is people that came in my chat to come say something because they know the supporters watching, and they think for some reason that that's just gonna stop the supporters from watching. I guess I don't know. And then they think they have this narrative that I have y'all thinking I'm rich. Like I'm not. Where the hell I'm rich at? Like where the hell is my Mercedes Benz? Like I got two chains. Like I just got this one fixed. It took me what y'all like 4 months or something to get it fixed, and it took me like a year to get this. Like what? And so they be like, I'm about to go and tell your chat you're not really like who the hell told them I'm rich? They don't think that. Like they not like what are you talking? These people have the funniest things when they look at just characters. Like especially when they outsiders looking in, they have the funnier ways of thinking that they can have somebody to stop supporting you. I mean, people that told me the craziest things at points to where hey, thank you so much, hot or not nails, much respect to you, thank you for coming. I did that video shorts that I said I was gonna do for you, the hot or nails meals. So you may have to search through the shorts and find that. Much respect. But yeah, so some people just have the strangest ways of thinking it. They got strategies of stopping your support. And the thing about me is my support came through communication and connection. A lot of people have a viral video. That's where they support come from. So it's easier to take that person that has a viral moment and to get somebody to think otherwise because they're gonna be like, we really don't know much about this person besides this viral video. So if somebody come and telling me that this person a bad guy, maybe they're a bad guy. I don't know much, but people connecting with me. People have conversations with me. I'm open. My my my. Okay. Um, information. My public information is there for you guys to get. Um, I'm verified on Google. You guys can search TSM Rapper or TSM Entertainment. Everything you need to know is gonna pop up right there for you on Google. So you don't have to believe what these people say. You can do your own research on TSM Rapper. A lot of times these people want a reaction because, of course, my reactions kind of help their channels grow on TikTok. And I see the videos of people clip. I've seen the videos of people clipping me for my live streams on TikTok, but it is what it is at this point. I used to, when I had like 300 subs, I used to see it all the time. Like, I used to see people clip famous people videos and just like, yo, like, what is they getting out of this? And now I see that they get numbers out of it. Now that they doing, like, and they be wanting me to comment and respond. And it's like, okay, I can't do that to everything because they're taking it and they're using it against me. And that's why y'all never heard me diss nobody on here. I never called nobody a cuss word on here. Um, I don't like. I'm just like that's not. I might have a response for you. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes you gotta set that out straight. You gotta set them straight. Another thing people take and into their own hands is they be like TSM rapper is this positive guy. He's this positive personality. He's this on the internet. So if I say this or do this, he can't respond how he wants to. Yes, that's true. But the way I'm going to respond is going to be so different and so inaccurate to what you think it's going to be that it's going to lead you to start thinking. And maybe you're going to start coming to support me. I've had it before. People flipping on me. I send them music to me explaining to them what the music is about, to them coming to support me. At the end of the day, I thank y'all for coming through, people. Thank y'all so much for respecting and supporting the channel. I'll be live tomorrow twice. We're going live twice a day from now on. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in. And also, say a prayer. I don't care if you pray over your food, bathroom break, if you just drop one out that was stuck in your stomach and you went, oh, Jesus. Just make sure you pray. Thank God for something today. Love y'all, man. Have a good one. What